Hi there, Internet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and this is my lovely girlfriend, Melissa.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Barely Edible, sponsored again by Kristen, who is just like the best friend of the show and the best friend of Melissa also.
Yes, let's just face it. She's pretty amazing. And,
she is. She's excellent.
If I swung that way, I'd probably try and steal her away from her fiance.
Well,
so.
we've decided that she is the female me.
She is.
Like,
yeah, and I knew her before I knew you, and she is my work wife. So.
She and I are essentially the same individual.
They're very similar.
Yes,
so, you know.
And she's been very sweet throughout the show's lifetime, getting us all sorts of neat stuff, including the artificial bacon cotton candy here.
I'm terrified of this. Fake bacon flavor is almost never works out well.
I like fake
bacon bits, but yeah. I don't like fake bacon flavor usually. So this was purchased at a place in San Francisco called Rocket Fizz, and we actually have a price. It was $3.49, which is insanely marked up. But again, specialty store in San Francisco, and well, I'm not surprised.
Rocket Fizz, it seems, makes some really neat stuff. So if you want to go check them out, go to rocketfizz.com, where I think I might be going to possibly purchase some things for the show. It's another Lester's Fixins. It says, y'all get your Fixins, and it has a picture of Lester on there.
Yeah, which Lester, no offense if you know Lester or knew him, but Lester looks like he thoroughly enjoys molesting children.
Oh dear. It actually tastes, and this is so weird.
Smells.
Right. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I slept like 4 hours last night. I'm exhausted.
I just kicked him repeatedly for those 4 hours.
I can barely words right now.
You can barely polar bear.
It smells like hot chocolate.
Oh god!
Give it a sniff.
It does!
It smells like good hot chocolate.
No, if I smelled that with a blindfold, I would think, oh, hot chocolate mix. Oh, that's weird.
That's kind of terrifying that's bacon cotton candy, though.
Oh, it smells amazing. It smells like hot chocolate.
It smells amazing, and it looks pink. It looks just like regular.
It's horrific.
You wouldn't know by looking at it that it was.
It smells like an amazing hot cocoa.
It does, but it won't be.
Oh, all right. I guess that's my piece. It's cotton candy consistency.
It looks like cotton candy.
Oh, the inside smells bacony.
Does it?
Like someone put bacon bits in your hot chocolate.
Okay. Yeah, I got you there.
Alright. Oh.
That's not good. I see.
It's like someone threw charred wood into hot chocolate.
I see what they were going for. They wanted to have bacon with a smoky flavor, and that is the sort of hot chocolatey smell we are getting, is the smoke that they tried to use to make it like smoky bacon.
It tastes chocolatey, too. It doesn't smell bad. It really smells like a toasty hot chocolate.
To me...
I love the texture of cotton candy, too, so this is ruining my life.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big fan of cotton candy. I hardly ever get it because I don't really go to fairs or whatnot, and cotton candy is kind of hard to find in stores.
If you take a small piece out of the middle and let it melt on your tongue and then get the aftertaste, it's not bacony at all. It just tastes like toasted marshmallow hot chocolate.
And again, I don't need a cloud of spun sugar in my face. So very rarely will I get cotton candy unless I see cool gimmicky cotton candy like I saw a cotton candy at one point, and I feel like this was before the show, with Pop Rocks in it. Like Pop Rock infused cotton candy.
I think we've gotten cotton candy once together. We've been dating 3 years.
Yeah.
And I've not eaten it without him since then, so.
To me, that tastes like... My parents, all throughout my young life, were smokers.
You eat it in tiny bites. It's actually delicious.
They were smokers, and so my father, they both since quit. God bless them. I'm sure it's extended their lives by years.
My mom smoked too for a lot of my childhood.
And, you know, they both since quit, which was very hard on both of them, you know, because they were, since teenage years, were smokers, so...
Is it weird that I like it?
Hey, you know what? It's all yours.
No, I don't know if I want it. Make other people try it.
You probably don't need the sugar either, honestly. Neither of us do.
If the Pepsi was too sweet for me, this is like...
Yeah, because it's literally sugar. Yeah, my parents were smokers. They have since quit for many, many years. They've been not smoking. But back when they did, during my early childhood, my father chain smoked. My mother didn't quite chain smoke, but she smoked quite often. Like, more than a pack a day. And so any space that they occupied would have just caked ash all over it. My father's office...
That's nasty.
Caked ash everywhere. His keyboard, caked ash all up on, like, the keyboard and the keyboard. That smell of, like, caked cigarette ash over years of buildup is the taste I'm getting from this cotton candy.
Oh my god. To me, if you eat it in really small bites, like, I'm talking, like, ridiculously small bites, then it tastes like toasted marshmallows on top of hot chocolate.
I'm getting
oh, it's so weird.
Years of built up cigarette ash. So
that's so nasty.
I'm going to give that a 2. I would not eat that if it were offered to me for free. I would not buy it myself. I would not eat it if it were offered to me, even if I didn't have to pay for it. And basically, the acclaim it holds is that it didn't make me barf or want to barf. That's all it gets from me. So
maybe I have an aneurysm and it's effing with my taste buds.
I told you shouldn't have tried to hold in those sneezes. You've had an aneurysm and now your taste buds are...
Aren't the aneurysms the things that kill you?
Yes, yeah, no. You'd be...
I'm not a ghost, guys, okay?
The aneurysm kills you instantly.
Oh, Lester, what are you even doing?
Hi there, everybody. I'm Lester. Let me play with your children.
I have candy in my van.
It's one way or the other. Lester is either a really just pleasant old Southern gentleman, or somebody who has to stay a certain amount of feet away from schools. It's one or the other.
I'm thinking it's the latter. I don't hate that. I don't think I'm going to eat anymore. I'll take it home for Kristen to try some.
Oh, good luck, Kristen.
She did this to us, so she gets to partake in it as well.
She gets to reap the whirlwind as well.
But, if you eat it slowly and a little bit at a time, it tastes like a toasty hot chocolate. And I may have warmed up to this idea more because a couple weeks ago, maybe it was last weekend, I went to this ice cream shop, a local ice cream shop in town, and they hand make their ice cream, and I had a smoked sea salt caramel ice cream. So it was sweet and delicious. Smoky. And this is sweet and smoky. So I think after trying that, my brain was like, oh, that can be done okay. Like, that's not totally disgusting. Whereas before, I would have probably vomited at the thought of something sweet and smoky.
Because we were watching Chopped just the other day, and you're like, ooh, he's making a smoky dessert? That's disgusting.
Yeah. But I had that ice cream, and it was delicious, and I thought, like, wow, that's not gross as it sounds. And this is kind of hitting that note where it's smoky a little bit, like it's been barbecued, but it has that sweetness to it. So I'm actually going to give that a 5 out of 10. I'm not going to give it higher because, like...
You don't like it.
I don't like it. There's no way in hell that I would buy it again or sit there and just eat it. Like, whereas regular cotton candy, like if someone handed me cotton candy, I would totally be like, yeah, I want that in my face right
yes,
now.
Please.
So yeah, I'm not going to give it higher than a 5 just because... You know, it is what it is. Yeah. But, that being said, it's not bad. And I didn't just hate those bites I was taking.
Hey, that's fair. That's one of the nice things about us being co-hosts is we have fairly different taste bud profiles.
We do, and then sometimes we agree, but then other times we're really
far off.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't recommend it. I mean, especially for the price. Like, honestly, you can find cotton candy now at the dollar store, and you get just as much, and it's a buck.
It's fine.
It's good.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So, yeah, like, I don't recommend it in that regard, but if you're adventurous and want to try it, or torture yourself, depending on what your taste buds are like, then I'd say go try it, but... We filmed a lot of sodas today.
We did. Very, very carbonated, the both of us.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, so I don't really recommend it. But, you know, I'm pleasantly surprised, which doesn't happen very often in a barely edible. So I'm going to take it and just draw upon the strength of this memory next time I'm eating something disgusting.
On another barely edible, which...
I'm sure will happen again.
Who knows when the next one will be.
I was talking with Kristen, who donated this to us the other day, and she said, you know, I really love watching you guys eat gross things, because I don't have to do it, so I can live vicariously through you.
Yeah.
So I'm sure for years to come, Kristen will make us eat gross things.
Which, hey, if Kristen wants to, like, basically single-handedly supply barely edible stuff, we will happily keep
That's what I told her.
it.
I'm like, if you're giving it to us for free, like, we're gonna try it, so
Absolutely.
Feel free.
Even if it's, like, toasted snail Johnson.
Why'd you say that? No, she's gonna get that for us.
I don't think that's a thing, but if it is... Toasted Snail Johnson coming soon.
Oh, God.
Escar Dong.
Escar, no. We're tired, guys.
Yeah, and warm.
Yeah, also, I've never seen a snail penis. Do they have penis? Well, they have to have penises. How else will they
Well, no, just... okay, let's not get into a weird biological debate at the end of... So, the thing about snail penises...
Alright, off camera we're going to have this conversation, just so you guys know, but I will refrain on camera.
That'll be a 30-minute conversation. Thank you guys for joining us on a very snail penis-y episode.
Yeah, you didn't know that we were going to delve into the birds and the bees of snails.
Of barely edible. And we hope to see you all again very, very soon.
Bye.